Hello everyone. In the previous video we have learned the concept of zeros of linear and quadratic polynomial. In this video let us learn about zeros of a cubic polynomial. The general form of a cubic polynomial will be ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. And because the degree of the cubic polynomial is 3, so this polynomial will have 3 zeros. Let alpha, beta and gamma be the 3 zeros. That means x minus alpha, x minus beta, x minus gamma are the factors of the cubic polynomial p of x. Now we can write ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d as equal to k, any constant, into x minus alpha into x minus beta into x minus gamma. Let us now multiply this. So we will have k into, it will be x cube minus alpha plus beta plus gamma into x square plus alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha into x minus alpha, beta and gamma. Let us now multiply this. So we will have kx cube minus k into alpha plus beta plus gamma into x square plus k into alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha into x minus k alpha beta gamma. Compare this with ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Comparing the coefficients, we get a as equal to k, b as equal to minus k into alpha plus beta plus gamma, and c will be equal to alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha into k, d equal to minus k alpha beta gamma. Now here we can write alpha plus beta plus gamma equal to b upon minus k, and k is equal to a, so this can be written as b upon minus a. Now here similarly we can write alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha equal to c upon k. K again is equal to a, so this will be equal to c upon a. Here alpha beta gamma equal to d upon minus k, which is equal to d upon minus a, because a is equal to k from here. So we can say that alpha plus beta plus gamma equal to minus b upon a, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha equal to c upon a, and alpha beta gamma is equal to minus d upon a. Now here we have seen the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients of the cubic polynomial. If the zeros of the cubic polynomial alpha, beta and gamma are given to us and we have to write the cubic polynomial, then we can use p of x equal to x cube minus alpha plus beta plus gamma into x square plus alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha into x minus alpha beta gamma. Now let us take an example. If we have to find the cubic polynomial and the zeros are given to us as 3, 5 and minus 1, then first we will find alpha plus beta plus gamma, which will be equal to 3 plus 5 minus 1, which is equal to 7. Next we will find alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha, which is equal to 3 into 5 plus 5 into minus 1 plus minus 1 into 3. So we will get this as 15 minus 5 minus 3, which is also equal to 7. Now let us find alpha beta gamma, which is 3 into 5 into minus 1, which is equal to minus 15. Let us write all this in the p of x equation. So p of x equal to x cube minus alpha plus beta plus gamma is 7. So we'll have 7x square, again plus alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha equal to 7. So we'll have 7x minus alpha beta gamma is minus 15. So we'll have minus of minus 15. So we'll have x cube minus 7x square plus 7x plus 15 will be our p of x. Hence we have written the cubic polynomial when the zeros of the polynomial are given to us. Let us solve another example. We have to verify that 2, minus 3 and 4 are the zeros of the polynomial that is given to us. Now let us first check if 2, minus 3 and 4 are the zeros. For this we take the p of x. Now let us substitute instead of x 2 first. So we'll have p of 2 equal to 2 cube minus 3 into 2 square minus 10 into 2 plus 24. So we will have 8 minus 12 minus 20 plus 24, which is equal to 0. Now let us find p of minus 3. So instead of x we'll put minus 3. So we'll have minus 3 the whole cube minus 3 into minus 3 the whole square minus 10 into minus 3 plus 24. So we will have minus 27 plus 30 plus 24, which is also equal to 0. Let us find p of 4, which is equal to 4 cube minus 3 into 4 square minus 10 into 4 plus 24. So this is equal to 64 minus 48 minus 40 plus 24, which is equal to 0. Hence we can see that 2, minus 3 and 4 are the zeros of the given polynomial, because we got 0 when we substituted the values in p of x. Now let us find alpha plus beta plus gamma. So we have, let us take alpha as 2, beta as minus 5 and gamma as 4. So we'll have 2 minus 3 plus 4, which is equal to 3. Let us find alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha. This will be equal to 2 into minus 3 plus minus 3 into 4 plus 4 into 2. So we will have minus 6 minus 12 plus 8, which is equal to minus 10. Let us find alpha beta gamma. So it will be 2 into minus 3 into 4, which is equal to minus 24. Let us now look at the equation that is given to us. P of x equal to x cube minus 3x square minus 10x plus 24. We know that alpha plus beta plus gamma equal to, if you recall before, it is minus b by a. So this is equal to, here we compare this with the equation ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. So we'll get a as equal to 1, b as equal to minus 3, c will be equal to minus 10 and d will be equal to 24. So we'll have minus b by a as equal to minus of minus 3 by a is 1. So this is plus 3. So here we can see that this and this values are 3. Now let us find alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha, which is equal to c by a. So c is minus 10, a is 1. So the answer is minus 10. Here we see that both the values are minus 10. Let us find alpha beta gamma, which is equal to minus d by a, which is minus 24 by 1, which is minus 24. Here also the values are same. Hence we see that the sum of the zeros in both the cases are 3. The sum of the products of its zeros taken 2 at a time is minus 10, and the sum of the product of its zeros is minus 24. So hence we can say that we have verified the relationship between zeros and the coefficients of p of x. Hope your concept on cubic polynomials is clear. Thanks for watching.